The first pillar of the Shahada of the Islamic religion is the Shahada. Shahada is an Arabic word that means testimony, and it is the Muslim profession of faith. The Shahada must be recited by every Muslim at least once in a lifetime. It is said with a full understanding of its meaning and with an assent of the heart. Muslims say this prayer typically in the morning when they wake up or before they go to sleep at night. The important things to know about this significance of it is that nothing deserves worship except for God. So basically, he has no partners in worship. You only worship God himself, nothing else. And that Muhammad is the messenger of God. Muhammad's ancestry goes back to Ishmael, a son of the prophet Abraham. And something that's really important to take into account between like the differences and similarities is that in the Islamic religion, they don't believe in baptism. Typically in the Catholic religion, the babies are baptized when they're very, very young. But in the Islamic religion, it's a little bit different. So let's paint a scenario. There's a kid and he just learns how to speak. His first word is mom or dad, whatever. And once he learns how to speak and form sentences, they recite the Shahada. And when they recite the Shahada, that is their confirmation. So they basically skip the baptism itself and say the Shahada, and that will be their confirmation of them coming into the Muslim religion. So let's take another scenario. A 30-year-old man decides he wants to convert to the Islamic religion. So in order to do this, he must start practicing the Islamic religion. So typically, the first and most important step of the initiation into the Islamic religion is to practice the Shehada Pillar. The man must recite the Shahada, and this will establish the man as part of the Islamic community. Okay, so something that we can learn about this is that the Shahada basically teaches us that there's only one God. And this pillar also teaches that in order to join the Muslim community, one must recite a creed. This teaches us that reciting a creed is of great importance because it really stresses the significance and magnitude of who and what God is. This pillar also stresses the importance for us to learn and know and understand what our religious creeds mean. And this is very important because words without meaning are meaningless. It's kind of self-explanatory. If you don't mean something, you don't fulfill it and you don't express it well and with as much passion as you should. So it's very important to know what you're saying and understand it and really mean it, and so that it comes from the heart.